So, hi, I am back with the second half of my makeup haul. I apologize for having to cut the last one short. I did film the second half of it right after that one, but I wasn't happy with it, so here we go again. So, after Sephora and Ulta, I also placed an order at Tarte because they had a sale 15% off, and I thought, hey, I want to take advantage of that, right? Because I love Tarte. Tarte's probably my favorite of the. I know they're not like elite brand, but I'm still gonna call them higher end brands. I know some people have problems with that, and they're like, "Oh no, that's middle range brand." And I'm like, "No, no, no, no." Um, so the first thing that I picked up was the Poppy Princess palette. The packaging is very shiny. That's the box. This is the palette itself. I got this because I think it's gorgeous. Like, I am a sucker for palettes. It's my weakness. I know there are people who just don't like palettes at all. Not me. Like, to the point where I don't even want single eyeshadows. I want them in a palette. So you can see there are 6 colors in here. My lighting isn't showing up great. This is a dark brown. It's not a black. A little bit of shimmer. Some more mid-tone brown shade, a white bone color. This is a little bit of a more plummy brown than this one, a little bit lighter, a pink, and then this is a more of a pink highlight shade. And then it comes with the blush glisten. And I wasn't going to buy this. I saw this on Sephora when I put my order in, and I wanted it. I did because it's beautiful. It's a nice palette. Good for travel because it's got your blush and your colors in there, and they're neutral colors, so it could work with anything. But one of the biggest problems, I guess not problems, it's not a problem. One of the biggest reasons I didn't was because I have glisten in the full size, I don't know, in its own little compact. So I was like, do I really want to pay that much for just, like, I mean, obviously I'm getting a backup of glisten, which is great because it's one of my favorite blushes. I'm actually wearing it today. I'm also wearing, I just did a real fast eye with this color all over the lid. This is Sweet Tea all over the lid. This shade here, Picnic Basket, on the crease, and then I just finished it up with this shade, which is Summer Breeze, to highlight a little bit. Just super fast. I wasn't really trying for a great makeup look or anything. You know, just something simple. I really love this palette. I mean, I've only used it. I really only broke into it today, besides the swatching. But I think it's gorgeous and definitely don't regret that. I also, does anyone else like to keep them in the boxes for like a really long time? Eventually I'll get tired of the box and throw it away, but for the most part, I'm like, oh, I gotta keep the box. It's so pretty and nice and new. While I was there, I couldn't help myself, and I also picked up their new, this is for the fall collection, the Energy Noir palette. Again, that's just the box. Here's the actual palette, and it also has some gorgeous, gorgeous shades in it. I haven't played with this one yet. I did manage to dig the plastic card into it already. You've got some plummy, mauve shades here, a matte and a, I guess you'd call it a shimmer. Yeah, that's a shimmer. You've got a nice range. These are mattes, these are shimmers, shimmer highlight. These two look pretty matte. And a nice matte blush in this beautiful shade, Unearthed. Like, it's gorgeous. That's what sold me, was the blush. Of course, I mean, Tarte does blush amazingly, so it's not surprising. Plus, it's another really cute palette. I really like this size palette that they've been doing, I guess, at least for these two. It's a nice size. I feel like it would fit in your purse nicely if you wanted to take it with you somewhere. Not that I ever do, but it is, you know, it's a nice size for travel, and it does have, you know, the full range of, you know, enough to make a full look plus your blush, if you did want to travel with it. Okay, and of course, since it's Tarte, I went ahead and picked up maracuja oil, and if you watched the last video, I was said about my skin concerns and being kind of interested in oils, so I've also picked this up. You know, it just comes in the, I'm sure you've seen the little bottle before, with the little, nice little Tarte. It's just very plain, classy, simple. So I'm gonna test these out, see whether I prefer the maracuja oil or the argan oil. Should be interesting. And the last thing, I got from Tarte was their Amazonian Clay Waterproof Brow Mousse. I'm actually wearing this today also for the first time. I got it in the shade medium brown. Don't have particularly dark hair, especially not with the blue in it. I also get it lightened. I'm sure you can tell. No, I have a very, like, not dark brown hair anyway. I've always been a big fan of that little e.l.f. duo that comes with the eyebrow gel and the setting powder in it. But I'm almost out, and I thought, you know, since I love Tarte so much, I'd go ahead and give it a shot. I do like the way it looks. I like the color match. The e.l.f., the brow gel is a little dark in the medium, and next shade up is way too light. And also the powder that they give you to set it with is a little red. Not incredibly red, but it leans a little more red than I'd like. And it comes with a cool little brush, you know, your angled brush for putting it on, and your little spoolie for getting it to look a little more natural, because I'm not a fan of power brows, so I like that. Okay, so that's it for the, well, that's not it, but for the actual store orders that I put in. I did take a trip to Target, and you know how it is when you go into Target and you just walk and all of a sudden everything's in your basket. I don't know how it happens, but it does. So, probably least interesting, I got some makeup remover wipes, their brand, the Up and Up. I've been using them. I'm not a big makeup wipe person, but I've been using them. They're pretty okay. I don't know. They don't burn my eyes, but they're a little bit uncomfortable around my eyes, and I notice they don't get all of the mascara off, and I don't even use waterproof or anything, so, but I can see the reason I got it was because I see situations where I'm like, man, it might be helpful if I had makeup wipes right now. But yeah, that's not incredibly fun. I also got, not makeup, the Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. I love this stuff. They had one of their, I love Target for doing this, but I hate Target for doing this. You know, you buy 3 and you get a $5 gift card back, which is an incredible deal if it's something that you know you like and you know you're going to use. And this was a great deal. They were on sale for $5 when I got them. Usually I've seen them, I know at Ulta online they're $6 something, I want to say. So they were already on sale plus 3 and you get $5 back. So I really only paid $10 for 3 of these, which, I mean, you know, for lotion, it's iffy whether that's a good deal or not. But this stuff, I really like it. It's unique in what it is, how you use it. And I do get some itchiness on my legs, a little bit of dryness, and this does a great job of clearing that up. And the rest of my skin is pretty oily. except for my legs. And it's not too heavy for that. So it just feels nice on your skin. Excuse me. But that's all I'm going to say about that. So try it if you haven't, because you're missing out. Next thing I got are these little, excuse me, face masks that I saw. I haven't seen them there before, but I also don't look all that much in their skincare section. They're, I want to say Noog because of the umlaut, but I kind of want to say Nug because they're like little nuggets. Yeah. I already used one. Long story short, I was using some Sally Hansen hair remover on my face for a special effects makeup that I'm doing with liquid latex. And I thought, oh, if I just put the liquid latex right on my skin, it's going to pull out the little hairs and it's going to hurt. So I used that on my face, lost track of time, got peeling all over this area of my face. So I went ahead and tried this hydrating face mask, which felt nice. It felt very hydrating, but it didn't completely clear up the dryness, which I don't know that I can blame it for that because it's more of a chemical burn than just plain old dry skin. I don't normally have dry skin, so I can't say whether or not this would be worth it for somebody who does. But it did feel nice. Kind of expensive though. They're $3-something a piece. But they did have that Allure stamp of approval on them. These two anyway. The other one that I got was the revitalizing mask, which I have yet to try. So I thought they were worth a shot. $3-something is not my cup of tea though. You know, unless they do wonders, I'm not going to go back. And I know a lot of people are like, but Sephora masks, you know, that's the cheap brand at Sephora. We're only $5. And I'm like, yeah, but it's a one-time use thing where I can go in and I love the Freeman Feeling Beautiful masks that you can get. I order mine at drugstore.com, but you can also get them at Walmart. Probably other places too. I just don't shop other places. And they have some really nice clay masks that I like. They have, it's a blue one. It's Sea Minerals, I think. I used that once on a dry patch I had on my face, and it cleared it up, like, instantly. You know, I can't say that they work wonders, but, you know, if something's going to work mediocrely, I don't want to pay a lot for it, so we'll see how that goes. Then, for my face, I got 2 primers. One is the Maybelline Baby Skin, which I have not tried yet. I'm surprised, because I love drugstore makeup. There's such mixed reviews of this that I wanted to try it for myself. I'm not a huge primer person, but sometimes I feel like I need it. So I wanted to give this a shot just because it has hung around despite the reviews of people who love it and hate it. So figured I'd see how that worked. And then this is my go-to favorite, is the e.l.f. Mineralized Face Primer. I got the green tinted one. I have a lot of redness. You probably can't tell because of the lighting, but I do have a lot of redness in my face, just naturally. And I don't know if you can tell, but I am a super pale white girl. Oh, you can kind of see when I lean back like this. Yeah, so like my face doesn't always match my neck because it's redder than the rest of it, so. Oh, also I'm wearing the Baby Skin today. I've only had it on for a little bit, so I can't really tell how it wears, but I do like the way it feels. But anyway, I've had this before. I've never gotten it in the green tinted one, but I love this. I don't like to use the word holy grail for makeup. I think that's another story. But if I did, this would be it. I've tried the Smashbox. I hated it, absolutely hated it. It broke me out. It didn't feel good on my skin. This stuff I love, and it's like, what, $3, $6? Really, really cheap compared to nice primers. Nice. While I was in the e.l.f. section, I also got their tinted moisturizer. I like tinted moisturizers. I like BB creams for most days because I don't like heavy foundations. Despite the redness, I don't have a whole lot of blemishes, maybe some. I put this on today because I was just going for some light coverage and to see how it works. I like the way it smells. It's got an interesting smell. I don't know. But, for $3, I'm not going to care if it's not the greatest thing I've ever put on my face. I don't know what it is about me. I'm not usually a foundation person, but something in me lately has been like, I want to try all the foundations. So I got myself some Dream Matte Mousse. Also, I've been thinking about this for a long time. The Maybelline Mousse foundations. I know they had the liquid one that my friend had and I thought was really good, but I'd only used it like once or twice. And I've kind of been interested in this for a while, so I went ahead and picked it up in the color Porcelain Ivory Light one. It's a little pink, which is nice. I mean, I tend to be pretty neutral in my undertones, despite the fact that my face has red patches on it. Like, most of my skin has a pretty neutral undertone. And a lot of foundations tend to lean yellow. So I kind of like that this one leans a little bit pink. Whether I decide to mix it in with something or not. I like the idea of looking a little pink rather than a little yellow. I just like the look better. But I haven't really used this to see how it wears, how I like it or anything. Because I am interested in a mousse foundation. I think it's an interesting concept. I also got, speaking of the special effects makeup I'm working on, this is a Sonia Kashuk concealer. It's in the shade 10, Aura, and it's dark for me. I mean, can you tell it's dark for me? Working with liquid latex, I couldn't get it to match my skin. Not that I needed to, I was doing a lot of paint over it. But someone suggested online getting a foundation, concealer, whatever, a couple shades darker because of the way the latex, plays with the color of it. So I saw this, it was on super clearance. I thought, hey, what do I have to lose? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And the last two things I got at Target are both lip products. I got a NYX Butter Gloss. I have never been on the butter gloss train. I saw someone using tiramisu in a video I was watching, and I thought it was pretty. Target was out of tiramisu, so I was looking around, and I really like this shade, which is Vanilla Cream Pie. It's the number 9, and it's really pretty. I like it. I wore it one day, I think. I don't think I was doing anything important. It was probably just lounging around. So I don't know how well it wears throughout the day, but I don't hate it. I don't know. My jury's still out on this one. I do like the name Butter Gloss, though. I think it's very appropriate for what it actually is. And then the other lipstick I got is Maybelline. It's number 450 Mauve Mania. And it's right there. I've been looking at, I'm in Kansas, and it's still hot and humid here, and I'm not ready to start busting out fall shades and fall colors. Those are the same thing. Fall clothes, makeup quite yet. But I have been admiring a lot of the fall trends that I've seen coming up. So one of the things I noticed is that I don't have a whole lot of mauve shades in lipstick, and I've seen a lot of beautiful ones. So I just thought I'd treat myself, you know, while I was out. Okay, the last two things I got are actually, sorry, my allergies are killing me today. Everyone I know who has allergies is just ridiculous right now. That means fall's coming though. Okay, the last two things I actually got on eBay. And I'll put this little disclaimer out there. You have to be careful when you shop for makeup on eBay. There are a lot of things that could go wrong. And I don't say this with any, like, I'm not saying don't do it, because I sell on eBay. I do sell makeup. I buy wholesale lots from people who do shelf pulls and resell them. You know, and there are a lot of people like me who do things like that legitimately. I haven't done it in a while, but I know how difficult it is to be a seller. So I'm not, don't go bashing sellers without a reason. But there are predatory sellers on eBay who will sell you fake things that they know are fake. I mean, some people will sell you fake things because they don't know any better. But, you have to be careful with fake items. And don't just ask somebody if it's a real item. Like, if they don't say in their description, don't ask them, because they're not going to tell you the truth. But yeah, there are things you have to be careful of. Obviously, you could get used makeup, which that's not a thing that would bother me, unless it's maybe mascara might bother me. But really, anything else, I'm not, maybe not the most. I'm hygienic. I don't want to say I'm not hygienic. I don't know. Dirty things don't bother me like that. I eat food off the floor. But that said, you can get really good deals if you're not picky. If you don't care that it doesn't come in a box. If you don't care that it's in the tester packaging instead of the regular packaging. Maybe like this palette that I got that I'm going to show you. You could see from the picture she had at least swatched a couple of the colors. I don't care. It's a palette. It's pressed shadow. It doesn't bother me. And you can get really good deals on things, or get things that are, were limited edition and you can't get anymore. So I'll go ahead, enough about that, show you what I got. The first thing is this Cargo Northern Lights palettes. And I know a lot of people have complained about this, but I really wanted it. I think I saw it at Ulta, on the Ulta site. And I thought it was beautiful, and I love the names of the colors. I haven't really played with it yet. I've swatched everything. Like, the marks you can see in there now are from my fingers, not the girl who sold it to me. Oh, it comes with a brush too. Nice little cute double-ended brush. But I mean, look at the colors: reindeer, Aurora, Finland, fjord. It was too cute for me not to own it, and the fact that I got it from somebody who was just trying to recoup some money from it, and I didn't have to pay full price. I'm okay if I don't love it. And the last thing in my haul is my first Dior purchase. And this is one of the Addict glosses in the shade Night Fantasy, which is, it's what I'm wearing now. It's really pretty. It's a pretty pigmented gloss. It's not opaque by any means, but it is very pigmented. It's got some sparkle in it. It's a red shade. I don't know how well you can see. It's a red shade with some, I don't know, just general iridescent sparkle. I can't really put a color to it. I want to say it's rainbow, but it's kind of silvery, goldy. I don't know. It's not, bam, sparkle. It maybe feel a little bit of grit in it, but It might just be my lips. No, I think it's my lips. But I think it's really pretty. Tastes kind of nice. I've never owned a Dior product before, so this is kind of exciting for me. And again, like, it came without the box. Maybe it was used once, I don't care. For as long as it's been sitting, I'm sure there's nothing in it. I know, you guys think I'm so gross right now, and you're all gonna tell me, no, don't do that, don't use used makeup. And I really couldn't care less. But seriously, my friend and I exchange makeup all the time, and it's not really different because I know her. I mean, like, mentally it's different, but in terms of germs, it's the exact same thing. So anyway, that's my haul. Let me know what you'd like to see from me, from this channel. If you like anything, don't like anything. Yeah, let's see how it goes. I also have, I am a project panner. I haven't done one in a long time, and I'm thinking of picking another one up. So that'll probably be my next video, but I'm working on how I want to do project pan because I don't like neglecting my other products just to finish up a few things. You know, if I don't like something and I want to get rid of it, I'm just going to throw it away or give it to a friend or whatever. So anyway, I hope you had fun, and I will see you later. Bye!